Is it live? All right. Good afternoon again, everyone. Good afternoon again, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And I would like to welcome you again. Pasensya na po kayo, nagkaroon po tayo ng technical problem po kanina dun sa isang live stream po natin. But we're using another live stream app. So, welcome po sa mga parents, sa mga teachers, school administrators to our very first episode of Super School Session, course brought to you by Vibal. I am Jian Carlo Castillo, the Executive Vice President of College of Our Lady of Mercy of Pulilan Foundation Incorporated. Vibal asked me last week if I could share our school's learning continuity plan for school year 2020-2021. And they also asked me if I could share our best practices to help other schools who are still struggling in making their own learning continuity plan. So, as I said earlier, my topic is very timely dahil it will not only enlighten the minds of the teachers and the school administrators, but it will help explain to the parents and to the students kung ano ba ang mangyayari next school year. So this topic is actually our objective when we developed our school improvement plan last March during the enhanced community quarantine. So elevating the substance of education and institutional operations even at the midst of pandemic. So let me just tell you something first about our school. We are located at at Longos, Pulilan, Bulacan. We are on our 13th year of operation this school year. We are a standalone school, meaning to say we offer basic education to tertiary programs, even tech voc programs. We have that. So we are regulated mainly by three government agencies, namely DepEd, Department of Education, the Commission on Higher Education, and TESDA. For our basic education programs, we have preschool to senior high school. We offer strands under academic track, namely STEM, ABM, UMS, and GAS, while we also offer three strands under TVL track, namely ICT, HE, and Industrial Arts. Next school year, 21-22, we will be offering Agri-Fishery Arts for as one additional strand in our TVL track. So for our college programs, we offer BS Accountancy, BS Accounting Information System, BA, Major in Financial Management, Major in Marketing Management, and Major in Human Resource Management. We have BS Entrepreneurship, BS Criminology, BS Computer Science, BS Information Technology, BS Radiologic Technology, BS Tourism Management, BS Hospitality Management. For our teacher ed, we have BTVTE, Major in Food Services Management, Major in Computer Hardware Servicing, and Major in Animal Crop Science. We also have Bachelor of Technical and Livelihood Education, which has Home Economics and Agri-Fishery as majors. So for our Tech Voc programs, we have Visual Graphics and Design, NC3, Bookkeeping, NC3, Food and Beverage Services, NC2, Bread and Pastry Production, NC2, Massage Therapy, NC2, Computer System Servicing, NC2. We have Electronic Product Assembly and Servicing, NC2, Shielded Metal Arc Welding, NC1 and NC2, Electrical Installation and Maintenance, NC2, and lastly, we have Events Management Services, NC3. The reason why we came up early with a learning continuity plan is because of this challenge. We are ranked 10th nationwide and first in Region 3 for our BS Radiologic Technology program. Every year po kasi, meron pong nasa top 10 sa board exams, yung mga graduates namin na nagtitake ng board. So, we have to maintain that ranking. So, moving on, this may sound cliche dahil sa dinami-dami ng na-attendan nyo na webinar. Alam ko, paulit-ulit nyo na itong narinig, overused na itong phrase na to, that the only constant in life is change, and that is according to Heraclitus. Ano nga ba yung pagbabago na naramdaman natin ngayon? 'Di ba? Sa isang iglap lang, nagbago na ang buhay natin. Nagbago na yung mundong ginagalawan natin. So, meron na tayo ngayong ECQ, MECQ, MGCQ, we have GCQ. Kaya tinatawag nila ngayon yung bago na new normal or the new now. So this pandemic changed us. It changed the way we look at things. It changed the way we do things. It basically changed our way of life. And what will you do with these changes? Should you stand still? Hahayaan nyo ba na malunod kayo sa agos ng pagbabago? O gagawa kayo ng paraan to cope up with these changes or even thrive with these changes? What kind of mindset do you have right now, my dear friends? Nandito ka ba sa fixed mindset? Sila yung mga nakikita natin na nakikipag-away sa Facebook kasi kahit anong paliwanag ang gawin mo sa kanila, yung belief pa rin nila yung paniniwalaan nila. Sila yung mga nagko-comment sa Facebook na no vaccine, no classes. Sila yung mga nasa fear zone pa rin hanggang ngayon. So one congressman said, I heard from the news, one congressman said that the DepEd's plan for online classes is crazy. But let us just leave politics to politicians and just focus on the things that we can control, the internal environment of our school. So sino naman yung mga next? Sino yung mga taong nasa growth mindset? I hope most of you na ay at least nandito na sa mindset na to. They have already accepted the fact that the mission of education will continue despite the threat of this pandemic. Sila yung nag-e-explore na. Sila yung mga nag-i-inquire na sa mga Facebook pages ng mga schools nyo, believing that education will never stop. Because it's true, di ba? Education did not stop during the war, and it will definitely not stop during this pandemic. So our last mindset is the innovation mindset. Well, some of you are already in this mindset. When we say innovation, meaning to say, di ba, pag sinabi natin innovation, it is something new. It could be a new idea, a new method, or even a new product. We are in the fourth industrial revolution now, meaning to say that there are fundamental changes in the way that we live because of technology such as AI, cloud computing, robotics, 3D printing. So yung mga nasa innovation mindset, sila yung natuto ng bagong skills during the quarantine period. Sila yung nag-enroll sa mga online classes. They learned something new. They acquired new skills. Hindi nyo ba napapansin? Ang dami-dami ngayong natutong mag-bake, natutong mag-farm during the quarantine period. Pero hindi sila yung yung mga nasa innovation mindset. Hindi sila yung natutong mag-TikTok na during the quarantine period. So, let's now proceed. So ngayon, nasa na ba kayo? Isipin nyo, nasa na ba kayo dun sa mindset na sinabi ko? Learning Continuity Plan. Ano ba yung Learning Continuity Plan na yan? Yung LCP is yan yung response ng bawat school on how we would continue education, taking into consideration the health protocols issued by the Department of Health and the World Health Organization. Dapat, according to DepEd, ang LCP natin, yung Learning Continuity Plan natin ng bawat school is contextualized. Meaning to say, iba-iba tayo ng LCP based on dun sa actual situation natin, dun sa kanya-kanya nating municipality. So, dun sa mga nagsasabi sa Facebook na paano daw mag-online yung mga bata sa bundok, wala naman daw silang signal sa bundok. Ang sabi ko naman, bakit mo naman lalagyan ng online class or online learning yung modality na ilalagay nyo sa LCP nyo if hindi naman feasible yung online kung wala ngang signal dun sa area nyo, di ba? So, syempre, ang ilalagay natin kung ano yung pwede dun sa area nyo. So, let me just share our experience, no? Actually, maaga po kaming nakagawa ng plan last March. Before the lockdown, nakagawa na po kami ng plan. Suspension pa lang po ng classes. Although hindi LCP yung tawag namin doon, basta may plan kami. Hindi lang LCP yung tawag namin. So during the LCP, nag-assign po ako ng 5 teachers to present 5 different online learning platforms. Namili kami, of course, based on may criteria kaming sinet, like, halimbawa, cost, the interface, kung madali bang gamitin, di ba, ng mga teachers, ng mga bata. Namili kami ng online platform for that. Kasi we still have 1 week to go before our school year ends last March. And we still have more than a month to go para sa aming college department kasi May pa mag-e-end yung aming college that time. So, mass promotion was never an option before. Hindi namin, it never crossed our mind na mag-mass promote kami. Kasi I've heard nga, nagkakaproblema ngayon yung nag-mass promote last school year. Because the students who are inquiring now to their school or mga nag-e-enroll sa kanilang mga schools ay they're expecting na i-mass promote din yung kanilang mga ngayong school year, i-mass promote din sila ngayong school year. So, medyo malaking problema yan. So, the most important component of your school's learning continuity plan is the learning modalities or the delivery modes. You know, the simplest way to explain this to parents is through analogy. Give them an example. Ako ganito yung pag nag-explain ako. For example, if they want to go to Samar and they are from Manila, there are so many ways, there are so many modes of transportation, alternatives on how you could get to Samar from Manila to Samar. Pwedeng by air, through airplane, pwede namang by sea, through ship, and pwede namang by land. Kaya lang, pag by land, syempre hanggang Matnog ka lang, di ba? Hanggang Matnog sa Sorsogon. And then pagdating doon sa Matnog, you have to ride a Roro para going either to Port of Allen or to the Port of San Isidro sa Samar. So, yun yung blended learning. Gumamit ka ng more than one mode of transportation to go to your destination. So, may option sila kung paano pumunta from point A to point B. Ito sa school namin, ito yung gagamitin naming learning modalities next school year. Isa-isahin natin yan. But again, contextualized yan. Baka yung ibang LCP nyo, wala kayong distance learning, okay lang. So, our first learning modality is distance learning. Yung distance learning namin is pure online. Pure online classes po yung distance learning namin. When we started marketing this, actually, na-surprise kami because this opened a lot of opportunities for us. We had a senior high school enrollee from Pulilan. We have a senior high school enrollee from Bukawi. We have a junior high school enrollee from Santa Maria. We have an LM enrollee from San Ildefonso. We have a kinder enrollee from San Miguel. We even had enrollees outside our province. We have enrollees from Pampanga, and we also had enrollees from Tarlac. And what is surprising is meron din kaming enrollees from Saudi and Dubai. So education now became borderless. 'Di ba? Wala nang borders, hindi na ma-restrict because of dun sa layo nila dun sa school nyo kasi online na siya. So during that time, nag-offer din si Ma'am Hera. Siya yung magandang agent ng Vibal na ang offer niya is free yung e-books for every purchase of physical books. 'Di ba? Magandang offer 'yon kasi normally or usually yung e-books, yung cost ng e-books is separate from the cost of the physical books. And then, nag-offer din siya ng learning management system. Yun nga yung B-Smart LMS nila. Nag-present lang siya sa akin. After her presentation, I immediately paid the following day, I immediately paid for the LMS. Di ba sabi ko sa inyo, meron na kaming LMS na ginagamit dahil existing na this March yung aming LMS na na-present ng 5 teachers. Kaya lang alam nyo ba kung bakit ko pinili yung LMS ng Vibal, yung B-Smart LMS? Number 1, merong admin panel. Meaning to say, may monitoring and evaluation feature yung LMS. You can monitor what your teachers are doing even inside the online class. Are they posting lessons appropriate for the age of their students? 'Di ba? Yung mga principals or head teachers nyo, umiikot dati, 'di ba, sa corridors. Umiikot sa corridors to check if the teachers are already inside the classroom and kung nagtuturo sila inside the classroom. Ganun din sa LMS ng Vibal, yung B-Smart LMS. Actually, yung B-Smart School free monitoring kasi is very important because if your clients, the teachers, if your clients, the parents and the students are not their subjects, di ba? Then definitely they will transfer to another school next school year. Eh kung may monitoring function like this one sa admin, may evaluate mo agad and mag-guide mo agad yung teacher on how to teach a specific lesson or a specific topic. Number 2, the V-Smart LMS also has a teacher panel. May mga preloaded lessons na and even preloaded videos on some of the lessons. Hindi na ngayon hirap si teacher gumawa ng lessons and even exams kasi meron ding test bank. Ayan, may test guru. So pipili lang sila ng questions na at hindi sila kailangan mag-formulate ng sarili nilang questions. But of course, option din yon. They could formulate their own questions doon sa system. 'Di ba? This would make the life of the teachers easier. They could focus on what we hired them to do, which is the instruction of our students. They could focus more on that kasi nandiyan na yung ano. And another interesting feature of B-Smart LMS or B-Smart School is merong live streaming feature that supports synchronous learning. So, hindi nyo na kailangan magbayad ng mga Zoom, like yung mga ganyang app. Hindi nyo na kailangan magbayad that to have a video conferencing, no? It's included now in the system. So sa mga parents na nakikinig na may nabanggit ako, synchronous learning. Alam ko yung mga teachers, alam nyo na to, synchronous, asynchronous. Pero doon sa mga parents po na nakikinig, ang synchronous po ay real time. So, madami po kasi nagtatanong sa amin, mga nag-i-inquire, paano po ba yung online class nyo? Meron din po ba silang schedule? Meron din po ba silang schedule sa bahay? Parang schedule sa school na For example, English 8 to 9, Math 9 to 10. Meron din po ba silang schedule na ganon? So, yun po yung synchronous. Sabay po na real time na naka-video conference, naka-live stream po si teacher and si student. So, meron din pong kasi sa amin po ang gagamitin po kasi namin is hybrid, which is a combination of synchronous and asynchronous learning. Yung pong asynchronous learning naman po, which is also supported in the vSmart School, vSmart LMS, yan naman po yung mag-iiwan po ng lesson si teacher sa learning management system. Either pwede siya mag-iwan ng PowerPoint presentation, pwede siya mag-iwan ng video niya, a pre-recorded video, or pwede siya mag-iwan from a video from YouTube, for example, even a document, a Word document or a PDF document na pag-aaralan ni estudyante at his or her own pace. So, next naman is the third feature is yung meron din siyang, of course, may panel for the students. So, ang maganda dito is if you purchase the textbooks of Vibal, meron silang AR kasi yung augmented reality. 'Di ba yung augmented reality, tatapat mo lang yung camera ng phone mo dun sa image dun sa book, gagalaw na yung picture. So dito, ganun din, tatapat mo na lang yung mouse kasi may e-book nga, gagalaw na yung picture. And they could access their next is our blended learning. Blended learning is actually para siyang a combination of face-to-face, online, and modular distance learning. So para siyang kape, no? Para siyang 3-in-1. Di ba ang 3-in-1 merong coffee, may sugar, and may creamer. Ganito yung blended learning. May face-to-face, may online, and may modular distance learning. So, blended learning is actually not new to us, to COLM, because we have been practicing blended learning sa aming senior high school department even before. So, actually, we termed or we coined our blended learning modality as COLM's premium blend. Diba? Parang blend 45 lang ang dating. Yun yung term namin doon. Matagal na, sa senior high school namin siya ginagamit. But this would be the only year na gagamitin din namin siya sa ibang lower levels, sa LM and sa junior high school. So, we also have the modality is homeschooling. Yung homeschooling, para doon sa mga walang internet connection, for example, wala silang gadgets sa bahay, wala silang computer, ang gagamitin naman namin dito, ang maganda, si Vibal, meron ding product na ino-offer na homeschool kit. So, merong textbook, merong day-to-day lesson na with performance task pa. Ready na yan. For example, yung English nila, may kasama yung 4 na libro yun kasi 4 per quarter. First, second, third, and fourth quarter, meron kasama. And then, meron din kasamang parents guide to help, kasi alam naman natin, di ba? Pagka homeschooling, yung teacher or yung parent talaga yung magtuturo. Si teacher is parang consultant lang ni parent, di ba? For example, tatawagan niyo si teacher. Teacher, paano ko ba ituturo yung sa anak ko yung fractions? O di syempre, di ba, sasagutin naman ni teacher. Mami, meron po ba kayong Lego? Meron po ba kayong Lego na laruan? Because that is the best way to, teach fractions to students. Meron din siyang homeschool management system, yung product nila. So, mamomonitor ni teacher yung progress. Mamomonitor ni teacher yung progress ng bata. Kasi every day may activity yung gagawin yung mga bata for the entire school year. So, ayan din yung gagamitin namin for our homeschooling modality. Yan. So sa aming school, para kaming SM, we've got it all for you. Diba? Yan ang sinabi sa SM. Kasi kahit anong modality ang piliin nila, we have it for them. Kung gusto nila, ayaw nila dahil natatakot silang lumabas, Meron kaming online, di ba? Meron din kaming blended. So, and they could shift from one modality to another. For example, naka-enroll sila sa pure online class at siguro by December, hopefully, magkaroon na ng vaccine. Nagkaroon na ng vaccine and gusto na niyang pumasok sa school ng physically, then the student could do so. 'Di ba? They could shift from one modality to another. Kasi lagi naming sinasabi, lagi naming inaano sa aming school na sa COLM ang sarap aral all the time. Next, yung pong sa inyong learning continuity plan, kailangan nyo rin pong i-discuss yung requirements for or requirements per modality. I-discuss nyo po yan dun sa learning continuity plan na gagawin nyo. For example po, for pure online, ipapakita nyo po doon yung bandwidth ng internet connection nyo. Pwede yung test, pwede yon. Pwede yung subscription nyo with your internet provider. Ipakita nyo yun, ilagay nyo doon sa exhibit sa likod. For blended learning naman, for example, you would have to include the inventory. Ilan ba yung mga computers nyo? Ilan yung laboratories nyo na available for use by the students? Inventories also in terms of yung mga binili nyo para dun sa mga health measures na gagawin nyo. Sa amin po kasi sa COLM, we actually have 4 subscription na po dun sa aming internet provider. Isa po para sa admin, isa para sa teachers, and 2 para sa mga estudyante. Pero sa sobrang dami po kasi ng estudyante, kahit ano po, bumabagal pa rin po talaga yung internet. Kaya meron din po kami nung Go Wi-Fi, yung pong mga nakikita sa mall na ano, meron din po kaming Go Wi-Fi. Just contact Globe for that, yung Go Wi-Fi para ma-set up po nila sa school nyo. So aside from our physical books sa amin po sa COLM, we have a parang a book doon ano po kasi nasa hard drive ng computer. It has thousands of titles inside that, and we are thinking of, pinag-iisipan po namin kung paano po namin siya yung ma-access po ng mga estudyante online din para magkaroon po sila ng e-library. So yun po, isa po yan sa i-discuss, yung requirements po per modality. And then you also would have to discuss in your learning continuity plan your enrollment policy. Siguro by now you should have a concrete plan on how to go about your enrollment. Di po ba? Sa new normal pa po ba kayo tatanggap ng enrollees? Huwag kayong matakot kasi malayo pa naman po yung August. And just take the first step. Yun lang po yung ano dito sa kasi po marami po ako nakikita ng schools ngayon, meron naman po silang enrollment, kaya lang ang ginagamit po nila is Google Form. Google Form po yung ginagamit nila sa kanilang enrollment. Ang nakita ko lang po kasing problema sa Google Form is registration lang po ang Google Form. Hindi po talaga siya enrollment system na hanggang payment. So, ang ginagamit po namin is V-Smart Enroll po. Sa Vibal din po yan galing. Ang maganda po dito sa V-Smart Enroll, pwede na po silang magpasa ng kanilang mga documents like yung kanilang PSA birth certificate, yung mga report cards, yung picture ng report cards. Pwede na po silang magpasa through that. Kung kailangan nyo po ng Certificate of Good Moral Character, pwede nyo pong i-attach doon. Highly customizable po yung enrollment system ng Vibal. And you know what, the good thing about this one, ang nagustuhan ko dito, kung old student sila at meron silang old balance, pwede nyong i-encode kasi maraming process eh. At first, mag-ano muna sila, mag-email. After registration, mag-email na they have successfully registered. And then the ball now is in the school's hand. Nasa kamay na ng mga school. So after that, pwede nyong i-assess. So pag tapos nyo nang i-assess, mag-i-email ulit kay bata or kay parent na for payment na. for payment na yung kanilang ano. So you could include there kung merong old balance. And then after that, may mga payment options. May mga payment options. Ito, you have to apply. You have to apply. Kasi during the quarantine, nag-apply po kami dito sa mga ito. No? Nag-apply po kami sa GCash, sa Paymaya, sa PayPal, sa Palawan Express. Nag-apply po kami para maging cashless din po yung transaction or they could pay at the safety of their homes. So, ang maganda po dito, yung enrollment is now from registration until payment. Nagbabayad na po sila. Meron po akong makikita, may receive na text that may nagbayad na student. So ano lang po namin. So pag nagbayad, i-click nyo lang po ulit dun sa system and then they would receive another email that they have already officially enrolled as a student in your school. So ganun po. Meron din pong option doon sa vSmart Enroll. So, ito po yung example po ng dashboard namin sa COLM. Right now, 40% na po ng plan capacity namin yung nag-enroll na sa school namin. 40% of our plan capacity have already enrolled using our online enrollment system. So next, in your learning continuity plan, of course, you would have to include there another component is the capacity building. Siyempre, if you will be using a new platform, di ba? Kami, we will be using a vSmart LMS or vSmart School, Vibal would train us for that. So kung gagamit kayo ng new platform, kailangan merong capacity building for the teachers para alam nila kung paano gumamit ng platform. Let me just say, when we trained our teachers, meron po kaming 70 plus years old na teachers namin sa college, and they are using our online platform. They know how to use our online platform. Basta explain nyo lang ng mabuti sa kanila kung paano gamitin yung whatever online platforms that you have, whatever online learning platforms or whatever learning management system that you have. Explain that to the teachers. So ilalagay nyo doon, ano yung plan nyo for the training. And you could also include the certificates of the teachers doon sa training. I-attach nyo doon sa learning continuity plan na gagawin nyo as doon sa annexes. So next, of course, another component of the learning continuity plan is the budget. So, ilagay nyo dyan, magkano nyo ba nakuha yung LMS nyo? By the way, yung vSmart LMS, very affordable, very competitive yung price. Hindi siya per student, hindi siya So, very affordable yung price ng vSmart LMS. That's why we chose vSmart LMS. And then, you would also put there in your budget your projected expenses, taking into account yung mga additional health measures nyo. Ako, order na ako ng order online sa Lazada, sa Shopee ng mga alcohol dispenser, foot bath, UV light. Order na ako ng order online because I'm preparing for that. So, you have to, of course, you have to prepare your expenses vis-a-vis your projected income then. Okay? So, you would also have to put in your learning continuity plan your safety and health policy, your school's safety and health policy. For example, on food security, if kayo po yung nag-handle ng school canteen nyo, kailangan po i-undergo nyo po ng training on food safety yung mga canteen personnel. If may concessionaire naman po kayo sa inyong mga school canteen, you require them na to have their people, to have their employees or canteen personnel undergo a food safety seminar. For disaster management, so aside from the usual policy on disaster management, include there paano kung merong na-infect na estudyante ng COVID, ano yung gagawin nyo? 'Di ba? Ano yung gagawin nyo? you have to isolate and then you have to quarantine. Ilagay nyo doon kung ano man yung plano nyong gawin. If ever, of course, God forbid, sana walang po ma-infect na estudyante natin. But ilagay nyo dyan as, as preparation. Mas maganda na yung prepared ka kesa uh, kesa you will just cross the bridge when you get there. Mas maganda meron ka ng plano. Kapag may nag-positive, ano yung gagawin? Saan mo dadalhin? 'Di ba? So, yan. So, for our waste management policy, lahat naman tayo mga schools, meron tayong segregation, 'di ba? Meron tayong biodegradable and meron din tayong non-biodegradable. Dagdagan nyo lang ng isa pa. Dagdagan nyo lang ng a bin for infectious waste para doon itatapon yung mga tissues na ginamit nila when they sneeze. And then doon din nila itatapon yung kanilang mga used face mask. 'Di ba? So, ilagay nyo doon para hindi rin siya kawawa din yung mga janitor kapag kukunin nila yon. So, maglagay lang kayo ng a separate bin for infectious waste parang sa hospital. So, on the policy on the physical check-up for learners, teaching and non-teaching personnel, kasi po sa municipality po of Pulilan, our mayor required us to undergo a rapid testing first before opening or before our full operation. Kasi po ngayon nasa skeletal force pa lang po kami. So requirement po yan sa ibang municipality. Pero you could put it there in your learning continuity plan as well. So for psychosocial intervention of schools officials, teaching and non-teaching personnel and learners, yung guidance program nyo po, ilagay nyo lang po na even the guidance program, ano din sila, online. They could talk, they could consult the guidance counselor through Messenger, through Zoom, or whatever apps that you use. Pwede yun, ilagay nyo lang dyan. Of course, para dun sa kanilang very important is yung mental health ng ating mga, not just the students, but also our staff and personnel as well. So, you should also have a policy on disinfecting school and workplaces, a procurement of hygiene and sanitation supplies, di ba? You should have a program for parents orientation. Kami, in-schedule namin yung parents orientation namin is online din. And then the schedule, a policy on the preparation of learning materials. So those are the components that you should put in your learning continuity plan. Yung mga yan. So include there, I think parang sa amin kasi may binigay na template. So include there the partnership that you have made. Meron kaming signed MOA already and MOU with internet shops. We have a signed MOA already with a public library. We have a signed MOA with distributors of hygiene and disinfecting agents. We have a signed MOA with a private hospital. We also have partners. Wala kaming side MOA with Protect Bulacan Project and Municipal Health Office, but ano naman yan sa partnership sila. So, for our best practices, as I said earlier, Vibal asked me to share our best practices. First is the early implementation of innovations. As I said earlier, as early as March, we have already integrated these innovations in our school process. But it's never too late. It's never too late. Malayo pa yung August. Sabi ko nga, di ba kanina, ang mahirap lang naman dito is the first step. Take the first step and dire-diretso na yan. And marami pa namang mga undecided na mga parents talaga. So just take the first step. So we also have as our best practice practice is the implementation of health and safety measures. So sasabihin ng iba, bakit naman naging best practice niyan? Everyone naman is doing that. Kasi sa COLM, we went beyond the minimum requirements na sinet ng DOH. We went beyond that. We went beyond the minimum requirements set by DOH and the IATF. Ano ba yung mga minimum requirements? 'Di ba? Yung parang thermal scanning, yung alcohol, sanitation, yung physical distancing, face mask. Naglagay kami ng hand washing area dun sa entrance ng aming school. So bago pumasok, they should wash their hands first. Naglagay din kami ng foot bath at dun sa entrance. And then, maglalagay din kami ng UV light. Kasi in theory, you would just have to leave a UV light for 15 minutes in a room, and then all the viruses and bacteria in that room would be killed. So in theory, ganun. So iwan nyo lang yung UV light after each class, after each day sa isang classroom. Pero huwag nyo iiwan pagka may tao yung UV light. Okay? So, ito po yung mga images na ginagawa namin sa school namin. Oh. Meron ng naka-physical distancing na yung mga rooms, yung mga chairs, yung pong mga magbabayad, naka-physical distancing na din. So, every day po magkakaroon po ng daily sanitation after each day sa mga classrooms, even dun sa aming playgrounds, and daily and not regular sanitation. Doon naman po sa mga frequently na hinahawakan ng mga estudyante, like the handrails and the mga doorknobs, like that. So, yung mga ganyan. So, another best practice that we have is itong digital presence. Everybody is on social media right now. Marami po ako nakitang school ngayon, na yung kanilang mga post po sa kanilang mga Facebook page is nung March pa. Recently lang sila nag-post ng kanilang virtual graduation ceremony. Pati po yung Facebook page nila is na-quarantine na. Dapat po, regular po yung pag-update po natin sa ating digital or sa ating mga social media accounts. Dapat po regular yan because it calms our parents. Alam nila na may plano tayo. Ipapost niyo po dyan kung ano po yung plano nyo next school year. Siguro kaya nga po nag-enroll sa amin yung mga sa malalayo kasi yung mga schools po na kung nasan po yung mga anak nila is wala pong plan na nilalabas kaya po sila nag-enroll. Di po ba? So napaka-importante po na updated po lagi yung post po natin sa ating mga social media page. Kami po sa COLM, we employ a full-time visual graphic and design artist para po, kasi po alam niyo po ang mga tao po ngayon is very visual. Kahit po nakita niyo po yung sa Facebook page ng DepEd, makikita niyo po na puro mga infographics, bihira na po yung nagpo-post ng text lang. So, magpaturo po, pwede po kayo mag-enroll online on how to, gumawa ng using Photoshop. Pwede po 'yan. Another best practices that I could share with you is the modification of our learning materials. So, meron na po kaming printed modules from kinder to senior high school ngayon. Kasi po, last year, meron na po kaming yung aming pong VPAA, Vice President for Academic Affairs, ni-require na po niya last year yung mga teachers namin to submit modules. So, yung mga teachers po namin is meron na po silang na-submit na modules sa amin. Ang ginagawa na lang po namin ngayon is minomodify po namin yung modules. Kasi po, ang nakalagay po for example sa methodology. For example, ito, anong topic to? Ang nakalagay po sa methodology is lecture. So kung online po kasi, syempre papalitan po namin, hindi na po lecture ang ilalagay namin. Ang ilalagay po namin is lalagyan na po namin ng PowerPoint presentation or video presentation through online. Yun na po yung ilalagay namin. Tapos po kung ang nakalagay naman po sa methodology, for example, is demonstration. So papalitan na po namin yan dahil iba na nga po yung modality ngayon. Papalitan po namin na instead of a demonstration, papalitan po namin ng video streaming or video conferencing. Yun po yung ipapalit namin. Pati po yung mga TechVoc programs po namin, binomodify na po namin lahat ng mga CBLMs namin dahil we are applying for e-learning programs already under TESDA. Actually po, ang TESDA, magre-release po sila ng mga scholars very, very soon. Magre-release po sila ng mga scholars and libre lang din po namin siya ibinibigay sa mga bata. Ang maganda po sa kanila ngayon, meron pong allowance na 160 pesos per day, meron pong allowance for internet connection, and meron din pong toolkits. Meron din pong mga toolkits na binibigay after the training. So, another best practice, another one of our best practices that we have is our corporate social responsibility. Kasi last March, nagsimula lang to when it started when we gave out face shields sa using our acetates and our laminating films in our school. We started giving out face shields lang. And then my cousin, who is a doctor from St. Luke's Medical Center, we started this group, itong Protect Bulacan Project. And ito, as of April pa tong post na to, marami na natulungan yung Protect Bulacan Project. Maraming sila, we actually called out for donations sa mga students namin, sa mga parents. And very generous naman po yung mga parents and students kasi nag-donate po sila ng mga face mask, even money. Special mention po kay Mrs. Emma Nones. Thank you very much po for your donation. Ang dami pong natulungan. Ayan po, we were able to help more than 70 hospitals. We were able to donate more than 1,700 face shields. We were able to donate more than 300 face masks and more than 1,000 300 pieces na N95 mask and more than 1,000 na face mask. We also have more than 200 head cups and 14 aerosol boxes. Dinonate po namin yan sa mga frontliners po natin dito sa Bulacan and even from Valenzuela. Kasi ang sabi nga po nila, 'di ba, when you share your blessings, babalik po yan ng 100 folds ng siksik, liglig at umaapaw. So, ganun po. Salamat po sa mga nag-donate. So, before I end, let me just show you our video presentation sa school. Ito po yung aming, para makita nyo po yung facilities po namin. Pero medyo mga a year ago na po itong facilities. Medyo marami na pong nadagdag ngayong school year.
Academic excellence and spiritual values are your foundation for youth formation. In our alma mater, hail COLMD, soar the sky, let your banners fly. We proclaim your name, head high. College of Our Lady of Mercy, the home of academic excellence. Faithful to your God-given mission, providing quality education. Empower us to be effective members of society, preserving our morals and values with honesty and integrity. Hail our alma mater, hail COLMD, soar the sky, let your banners fly. We
All right. So before I end, let me just answer a few um, questions na forward po sa akin. This is from Exaltacion Carabeo Edang. So the question is, paano nyo po malalaman na positive ang learner? You mean to say, magsaswab din tayo sa kanila? Tapos, each school will have an isolation facility. We are not trained for those concerns. So, again, di ba meron po tayong screening before, meron po tayong yung thermal scanner. So, hindi naman po not necessarily na magsaswab po tayo sa mga learners, no? Kaya lang po sa amin po kasi sa municipality nga po namin, nire-require po kami. And I think they are giving free mass rapid testing kits naman. So, and hindi po magkakaroon ng isolation facility yung school. Magpa-partner lang po kayo with a hospital or a quarantine facility kasi I think each barangay naman po ay meron naman pong quarantine facility. So pag po nag-positive, at least kasi po ang strategy po namin is kasi po ang sabi po nila every other day ang pasok. Sa amin po kasi sa COLM, every other week po yung pasok namin. Kasi po mas madali po yung contact tracing niya. For example, meron pong na-infect na ang kanyang schedule is this week. So yun lamang pong mga nandun sa linggo na yun, yung possible na kailangang i-quarantine, di ba, for 14 days. Kasi most of our cases now are asymptomatic cases. So kailangan po silang i-quarantine yung week na yon. Kasi ang hirap po kasi yung every other day, baka po merong hindi po napatay na virus, yung UV light or yung pag-disinfect natin, pati po yung mga hindi naman supposedly na hindi nila kasabay na pumapasok sa school, baka pati sila maging suspect for COVID-19. So, yun po. Mag-partner po tayo with, kasi yung mga NGOs, yung pong mga government, yung mga LGUs naman po natin meron po silang inassign na quarantine facility in each municipality or in each province. So yun lamang po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikinig and I hope that I was able to share or to help you in drafting your learning continuity plan in your school. So maraming salamat po sa pakikinig.